Hello and welcome to Channel 6 News. I'm Gabby Hayes reporting from the Livingston County Broadcast Center. Today we will be discussing the issue of Trump's border wall that he plans to build the next few years between Mexico and the United States. Although no construction has begun yet, Trump is actively in the process of making his big beautiful wall complete. I have reporter Taylor Frank live in Washington, D.C., ready to ask Donald Trump a few questions about his wall. Here's Taylor.
Hello, President Trump.
Hi. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I have a few questions for you today.
Yeah, what's that?
All right. First question is, what inspired you to build a wall in the first place?
Well, we are looking to remove all the gang members, the drug dealers, the criminals that threaten our community, and we prey on our citizens.
Okay, next question. How much will the wall cost?
Well, we're expecting the wall to cost about $22 billion, and Mexico can pay for it.
What if they can't pay for it?
Then we're expecting $170 per U.S. household.
What will the wall look like?
I want to build a powerful concrete wall that I promise. This will require about 339 million cubic feet of material. For your imagination, this would be 3 times more than the Hoover Dam. The Mexican contract wants to cover the wall with solar panels, while another wants to make it for a touring attraction.
Who will pay for the wall?
Well, I'm intending that Mexico will pay 100% for the wall, either through agreement or sky-high export tax. But Mexico president says that the country will not pay a penny towards this project. So U.S. federal dollars will be used at first, but then we will recoup the money after from Mexico.
Thanks, Taylor. However, much of the nearly 2,000-mile border is owned by private citizens and businesses whose property will be bought out from under them by the federal government with laws that can force them into deals. Live in a city just south of Laredo, Texas, is American landowner Joseph Stein, whose 580-acre ranch has been in his family for nearly 100 years. His land is right on the border in which Trump plans on building his wall. Grace Samples is there with Joseph to ask his opinion about the situation.
Hi, I'm Grace Samples from Channel 6 News, and I'm here with Mr. Hine. Mr. Hine, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
How do you feel about Trump building a wall on your property?
Well, I'm gonna fight for my property. I think most people would, and I feel like this is just wrong and people being ignorant. And I think it's just misunderstanding of information and fear.
All right, thank you. Hi, I'm here at Riverbend Resort with Mrs. Bell in Texas, and I have a couple questions for you, Ms. Bell.
Okay.
My first question is, how long have you been a resident here?
I've been a resident here for almost 2 decades now. This place is absolutely heaven.
And my second question is, are you a Trump supporter and do you support the wall?
Yes, I support Trump, but not the wall. This is a democracy that we live in, and we should have a say. I think the policy is misguided when it comes to the border. Fences and walls don't work, and I will proudly go to court over my property.
Okay, thank you.
You're
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Collin, an attorney in Brownsville, Texas, and I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
You have represented many landowners that are trying to fight for the wall. What is that like?
Well, people who have money can fight, but won't get very far for the government. They'll try to pay off the property's worth, but for people who don't have the money, it's a struggle to get anything close to their prior compensation because they'll get very steamrolled.
Thank you very much. Hi, my last question is to Representative Cherry Suler, whose constituencies own property in the projected path of the wall. Are people trying to fight the wall, or are they accepting it?
The citizens and local government are going to put a tremendous resistance on it. This is a costly logistical nightmare for both sides if they want to put this up on private property. There will be lawsuits and a lot of complaints.
Great, thank you so much.
Thanks, Grace, and that's all the information we have for you today. Stay tuned over the next few weeks to hear more updates about Trump and his wall. I'm Gabby Hayes, and thanks again for watching Channel 6 News.